I'm Arthur King, and this is Cookin for College. And today we are doing a new twist on pork chops. It's a very traditional, pork chops, everybody's had pork chops, but this is very new twist on it. I got my casserole dish. First we're going to bake it, so you need to set your oven to about 350, 400, and we're going to take the pork chops, and first of all, we got to put them in a casserole dish, and then we're going to just salt and pepper them and a little bit of garlic powder. We're just going to season them with just a little bit of that, just the basics, something you put on everything. And then flip them over, make sure you get both sides, so the flavor's on both sides. And then we're going to wrap them in bacon. I love bacon, so I try to put it on everything. That's why I buy absurd amounts of it. So just take the bacon, you can just take the regular Kroger brand bacon, it does not make a difference. And you just want to wrap it around, take a toothpick, and just stab it through, just like that. So you have the flavor on both sides, and then you got the bacon wrapped around the pork chop, and you need to leave that on there so it'll all cook together. And do the same thing for the other one, because no one likes to eat alone, so I'm always cooking more than one thing. And take this, wrap it around, another toothpick, and stab it through. Alright, so with these pork chops, you want to take them and you want to you can't just throw them in there because they'll dry out. So you want to take just a little bit of water, just a little bit, just to get some liquid in there, some extra liquid. Just a little bit of water, just enough to do around like that. Wash my hands off that meat. So you take all this, all that, and with the water, and you add some soy sauce. Just some regular whatever soy sauce. You can do soy sauce or teriyaki. I just happen to have soy in the fridge. So my hands all over. So you get your soy sauce, and you put that in there, just so just water's not baking into it. You know, you want a little, so you can add some little extra flavor baking into the actual meat. Alright, so we got that. And so it's not too powerful or too salty or anything, you just do a little bit of lemon. And this little bit of lemon will kind of take some of the edge off of the soy and make it not too powerful, not too salty. Alright, and now the very untraditional thing that I'm doing with this is I'm putting teriyaki on it. This isn't just teriyaki sauce, it's teriyaki based and glazed. So it's thicker, it's like when you get teriyaki wings, this is what's on it. So you just take just a little bit of teriyaki. Just like a little thing like that. Just a little dab. You don't want to do too much. And just smear it all around. Just something just to get on the meat. You know, help it dry out and give it a good flavor. This one needs a little more. Oh, I put too much. Alright, so you want to flip it over. You want to do both. You want to do that to both sides. You want to have the teriyaki on both sides of the pork chops and all over the bacon, because bacon needs the flavor too. And this bacon wrapped around this pork chop will give it, the bacon will bake right into it. And so once you're done, you'll be able to pull the toothpick out, and bacon will just stay on there. So you can pull this out, and you can, wash your hands off so you don't cross-contaminate. That's my dogs, Kari and Shay. They are, always playful, always going at it. Alright, so you want to take a little bit of the lemon, and you want to put it on top of the pork chops as well, because you don't want the teriyaki to be too powerful. Alright, so you do everything like that. And then all you got to do is you got to cover it in tin foil. I don't have any tin foil, so I'll just have to put it in there and watch it very closely so that make sure that it doesn't dry out. Normally you want to put something on top of this like tin foil, but I forgot it when I went to the grocery store today, so that's okay. So we can just throw this in there. Oof. At, like I said, 350, 400 degrees. There you go. So it'll sit in there and it'll probably take about 30 minutes. And you really do need to cover it with some tin foil so it doesn't dry out. So I will I'm going to I'm trying to find something to put on top of it. But that's too little. It really will get dried out. It'll get dried out before you finish cooking, all that kind of stuff. So you just want something to just sit on top and try to keep a lot of the moisture in. But since it's like this and there's no tin foil or anything like that, and you want to keep that, try to keep something on top of it, and you got to check it a lot more often to make sure that the liquid doesn't burn out and it doesn't get too dry. So you just got to let that go for about 30 minutes, check it very often, and make sure that it's all cooked through before you serve it. And that's it. That's all for cooking for college today. Thank you, and I'll see y'all soon.